Hello. Um, First video about Pokemon on a mainly Pokemon channel in what's been 2 months now, I believe so. So anyway, this will be the next installment on my Pokemon Tier List series, and likely one of my last. Um, did I say announcement? Okay, I didn't mean announcement, but addition, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So first tier list, baby Pokemon. In D tier, we have Tyro. I hate it. It's ugly. Also Smoochum. Again, I hate it. It's ugly. Chingling is just forgettable, so I don't care about it. But also, it didn't really need to give Chimecho the evolution, or maybe the slow little yellow guy is Chimecho and the adult one's Chingling. I don't even know. But yeah. Then there's Happening, and it's just really ugly, and I hate it. Um, then there's C with Cleffa. Cleffa just kind of doesn't need to exist because Clefairy is already reasonably weak and looks very similar. Igglybuff also doesn't really need to exist because Jigglypuff was already very weak and didn't really need a evolution, and they look very similar. Azurill also doesn't really need to exist for the same reason as Cleffa and Igglybuff. Um, Mr. Mime Jr. Just is kind of ugly, so I don't like it. Then there's B. We have Magby. I just don't really care about it. Budew is very forgettable for me, so I don't really care about it. Bonsly also very forgettable. And Toxel isn't exactly forgettable, but there's something about it that I just don't like. Maybe it's the diaper. I don't know. Anyway, next in A tier, we have Pichu because it's very cute. Even though Pikachu doesn't really need a pre-evolution, Pichu is still very cute. Togepi is also very cute, and the OG baby Pokemon, so I like that. Elekid, I don't know what it is, but I just really like Elekid. God damn, Discord. Alright. Elekid, I like Elekid. Riolu is very cute, and I much prefer it over Lucario. Mantike is also very cute. So yeah. Why not? I know a lot of people hate it, but I love why not. I don't know why, I just kind of do. And Munchlax is very cute. Now for Pokemon that had evolutions after their generation. So an example of this would be Misdreavus, a Gen 2 Pokemon, getting an evolution in Mismagius in Gen 4. So in D tier, we have Rhyperior, which is kind of just an ugly, unnecessary evolution of Rhydon. Next is Tangrowth, which is just kind of ugly. Like, yeah, Tangle needed an evolution, but it had a beta evolution that looked quite better than Tangle. So, next is Ambipom, and I don't like how it has cow udder hands. And it just looks very creepy, and is probably my least favorite Pokemon on this tier list. Next in C is Probopass. It's just kind of ugly, and yeah. Next in C is Blissey, and it's just kind of, I don't know, I just don't like it. It's forgettable. Even though Chansey isn't, I always forget that it has an evolution, because Chansey and Blissey look so similar. In B tier, there's Licky Licky, and I know a lot of people hate Licky Licky, but I actually think that's kind of cute. So, yeah. Then there's Magmortar, and sure, it kind of looks disturbing with the whole lick thing, but it has cannon arms, and I think that's really cool. So that's why it isn't in C tier. Next is Mamoswine, which I just don't really care about. So, yeah. Next is Hitmontop, and I don't really care about Hitmontop. Yeah. Next is Blossom, and it would be in C tier because I really couldn't care less about this thing until Pokemon Snap. And yeah, even though it's been like half a year since the game came out, that's still affecting a lot of my opinions. So yeah. Blossom. I just like how it dances on the beach. Yeah. In A tier, there's Magneto, which is very cool, and I've used it on quite a few teams before. Um, yeah. Next in A tier is Togekiss, which I like it. It's just kind of cute, I guess. Next in A tier is Miss Magius, which, like I talked about earlier, I quite like. Well, I didn't say that I quite liked it, but I said that it evolved from Mischievous, and you should know that. Next in A tier is Gliscor, and Gliscor is very cool, although not the superior Scorpion, in my opinion. I think Drapion is much better. Next is Gallade, very cool. Yeah, I prefer Gardevoir, but still like Glade. Next is Dusknoir, and I kind of have to give it extra points because this is my brother's favorite Pokemon. But like, even so, it's just not that cool. Like I get where they're going with all the Reaper thing, but they could have made it cooler. Like maybe give it like a scythe that it can pull out on its back and put blood all over it. I think that would make them pretty interesting for sure. Next is Frostlass. I like how it carries people away and kills them in the mountains. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, next is Scizor, which is pretty cool. I prefer Scyther, but still cool. Kingdra, also cool. I really like Kingdra. I've always wanted to use it on a team, but I never have. Next is Steelix, pretty cool. Electivire in S tier. Why the hell is this thing in S tier, but Miss Magius isn't? I don't care about Electivire. No, Electivire's down in B tier. Nope. Porygon Z, I love it because it's just really cute and derpy. But also, I should like it because I'm Agent Z. That's Porygon Z. You know. Anyway, Yanmega is cool. Yeah. And again, Pokemon Snap made me like it more because I like the jungle thing. Yeah. Anyway, Honchkrow. Cool, like boss of the Murkrow. I like that. It's like a mafia leader kind of thing. It's pretty cool. Weavile's cool. Razoraide's cool. Palpitoad. It is called Palpitoad. Is that Palpitoad? No, it's Polytoad. Polytoad. Polyfrog? I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna Google it. I'm opening a new tab. Polytoad. Is it? Okay, yes, it is Polytoad. I wasn't sure. Anyway, Crobat is also very cool. Next, we have Fossil Pokemon. So indeed, I have Rampardos. I have no idea why I hate this thing. I just hate it. Don't know why, but I do. Next is Lily, and I just don't like it. And also, you may notice that sometimes the evolution lines may be different, but sometimes I have the same thoughts on the evolution and the pre-evolution, because you may notice that Lily is in C, but Cradily is in S. So I'll get to why in a minute. In B, there's Omanite, and I like Omanite, but it's just kind of forgettable to me. Not to most people, obviously, but I just think it's forgettable. Next is Kabuto, or actually not Kabutops, because Kabutops is an A, but Kabuto, because I just don't really care about it. Bastiodon is just kind of ugly, but something about its design I just like, so that's why it's in B. Next is Tyrantrum, which I guess is cool. I don't really like the feathers around the neck, or whatever it is, fur maybe, but yeah. Next is Relicanth, which isn't technically a fossil Pokemon, but it counts as one, since we know that it was alive back in the day when fossils were around. Well, I guess now all fossil Pokemon kind of just roam freely, as we saw in Crown Tundra. But, Next is the A tier, and Kubilaps is cool with its scythe arms. It's kind of like the ancient Scyther, and Scythe is really cool. So yeah. Next is Aerodactyl, and it's a cool pterodactyl guy. Next is Caracosta, which is a turtle, and I like turtles. Aurorus is very pretty, and definitely the better of the X and Y evolutions for the starters. Next is Cradilly, and I love Cradilly because of Pokemon Snap, because it dances a lot. That's literally the only reason. Its design is terrible, but I love its dancing. Armaldo, I don't know why, but ever since I was like 9, I've loved Armaldo. I have no idea why. Next is Archeops, which, cool, I guess. Yeah, and Arkin. I prefer Arkin, but most people prefer Archeops. So, next is all of the Gen 8 fossils, and these are all hideous abominations, and I love them all. Next, we have the regional birds. In D tier, none of them, because none of them are absolutely terrible. In C tier, we have Pelipper, which is so ugly. Like, I don't even need to explain the Tweeget geek and the weird 4 eyes. Does it have 4 eyes? Does it have 6 eyes? Does it have 2 eyes? I don't even know. Does it have no eyes? Anyway, next is B with Unpheasant. And Unpheasant is cool, I guess, just kind of forgettable. Next in A, we have Pidgeot, and it's like the original bird, and that's cool. Next is Noctowl, and Noctowl comes from my favorite region, and I love it. I guess, what the hell is Noctowl not an S? Noctowl should be an S. Next is Straptor, and I guess it's cool. Never used it or anything, but I guess it's cool. Because, like, I know how everyone's saying, like, everyone had, like, the same Xanadu. And for the most part, that's true, but I really didn't. Like, I had, like, Turtle Baby, and I don't actually know what else, but I know I didn't use anything like Luxray or Staraptor. I know I used Garchomp. I mostly just used Torterra and Garchomp, but yeah. Anyway, next is Talonflame, and, like, yeah, I get, like, everyone's like saying, like, oh, it's like a weird Fire Rock thing. I don't really like it as much as most people do. I don't know why, I just don't. Anyway, in S tier, there's Corviknight, which is the newest bird and one of the best, probably. And it's just so cool how it's, like, hovering over. And I remember back when it was first released, 2 years ago? Let's see, that was 2019, right? So, about, let's see, that would be 26 months ago. Wow. Before I was even on YouTube. Damn. Anyway. Next is Swellow. And Swellow's cool. It's swell. Pretty swell. Next is Toucanon. And Toucanon is a toucan. And I like toucans. But it should be a fire type. Next is the regional buzz. God, how many? Okay, damn, we have too many. Alright, I'll just end it here at the regional bugs. We'll save the next for next time. At D, none of them, because none of them are terrible. Cricketune, I like it. I like the music note things. I like it. I didn't say I licked them, okay? If subtitles autocorrect to that, that's cap. I did not say I licked his tentacles. No. Next is B. In B tier, we have Butterfree, because it starts with a B. We have Beedrill, because it starts with a B. We have Beautifly, because it starts with a B. And Vivian... Damn it doesn't start with a B. Okay, and Vivian, because it starts with a B. Anyway, in A, we have Ariados, because it starts with an A. No, because it's a cool spider thing. I hate spiders, but I like Ariados. In Ledian, it's like a cool alien thing. Orbeez did it way better, though. Dustox, it's cool. Leavanny's pretty cool. And Vikavolt is pretty cool also. I like how it's like an electric bug thing, lightning bug. And Orbeetle is easily the best by a long shot. It's just so cool, and especially its Gigantamax form. Did I do a G-Max tier list? I think I did. I gotta check up on that. Well, anyway, bye. See you next video. Hopefully it's not in 2 months again.